All right. Welcome to Sideboard MTG. My name's Eric, and with Modern Horizons right around the corner, the new London Mulligan rule, I wanted to take a look at an old modern favorite of mine and just kind of check the combo's viability. So let's take a look at Teshar combo. Now I've got a couple different versions of this deck, and I don't think you'll find this deck anywhere else. I think I'm the one that kind of breathed this one to life. It's a pretty cool little combo. The idea is Metallic Mimic with Walking Ballista. And if you have Scrap Trawler on the battlefield, you can go infinite. If you have Teshar on the battlefield, you can potentially go infinite with your Arcbound Ravager, sacrificing different converted mana cost artifacts in order to get back things like Mox Opal, which you can then cast for free, netting a mana, which it can go ham in so many ways. Other than that, we've got a dealer's choice card here, a card a lot of people don't like because it gives our opponent the option, and sometimes that can actually come back to bite us. But thankfully, we rarely run into the non-bow when that happens. Sometimes you want to bring things back from the graveyard with Teshar. If they just put it back in your hand, sometimes that is better for them in very small scenarios. Most of the time, we're going to want them to, put things like Mox Opal back in our hand, and we're just going to keep casting, Mox Opals and such. So it's normally going to work out for us, but there is a slight chance in a non-bow there. Other than that, we've got a couple engineered explosives. We've got Faithless Looting to help us draw into the right cards to make any given combo in the deck go off. That's right, like it can go off in multiple ways. It's fun. It's fun. But Faithless Looting in order to put the right cards in the graveyard so that we can be getting the right cards back and things of that nature. We've got Ancient Stirrings, which will go find almost anything in the deck except for Teshar as far as combo pieces go. Pia's Revolution, not necessarily a combo piece, but just one of those real hindrance pieces. Most people aren't ready for it, and if you can resolve it, you normally get to do some crazy stuff with, just like leisurely sacrificing Chromatic Stars for 3 damage because they don't want to give you your egg back or something like a Terrarian, and that kind of gets a little crazy. And then you do things like sacrifice a engineered explosive, and they have to give it back to you, because they don't want to take the 3 points of damage. Not to mention the creatures are getting sideways, right? I mean, you're talking Scrap Trawler coming in after a Metallic Mimic. We're calling constructs anyway, so Scrap Trawler is getting the +1/+1 counter. That's a 4/3, coming at you. Now Arcbound Ravager, beast, all right, needs to be a construct, but it's a beast. It's a beast. So Arcbound Ravager, that is a beast. It won't get the +1/1 counters, but we can eat things, and then the big one is, Walking Ballista, of course. This is not the only version of the deck I've tried, and I've got 2 versions. We're going to play around with both of them today. The other version, I'm trying Board the Weatherlight because I want a card that can actually get Teshar. Board the Weatherlight does cost that extra mana, and it hurts so bad. But instead of going with Faithless Looting, I'm going with Board the Weatherlight. I know Faithless Looting is such a more powerful card, but with this particular version of the deck, I'm going in a slight different direction. We've got Psy Master Thopterus, and you may notice over in the land base, we don't have a lot of ways to cast Psy. So, oh look, manatraders right on cue. Manatraders rental service, everyone. You may notice the little boxes around my cards showing that I do not technically own those cards. Well, if you rent with manatraders, you have access to standard, modern, vintage, legacy, whatever you want for 1 flat rate a month. Check the link in the description box below and use Sideboard MTG Hybrid for your coupon code when you sign up for manatraders. It'll save you 15% on your first 3 months. And then you know, you get to play all the modern you want. Modern's kind of a big thing. Modern Horizons is coming out. Wizards is pushing modern, and one of the best places to to test modern is right here on MTGO. So yeah, we got our cards for our decks. So what do you say we just go play one, and then we can talk about it while we're playing it, and go from there. Let's update. So which one do you guys in chat want to play first? Do you want to play the Faithless Looting or the Board the Weatherlight version? Let me close some of this out. See if we can increase the stream quality a little bit here. Alright, Boros, Boons, hey, you made it to a live one. Yes, sir. What's up, Sir Eccles? Jizza, you'll have the Wombo combo, please. No pickles with a large Coke, right? Oh, miss all them standard cards. Yeah, well. Yeah, me too. Walking Ballista hurt my soul when it left. Modern tonight, that's right. Like, Modern Horizons right around the corner. I wanted to break up the monotony, show one of the things that, you know, that MTGO is really good for, right? Alright, so we're going to try the non-PS Revolution, the Board the Weatherlight, the Psymaster Thopterus version. Alright, here we go. Chat has spoken. If Dragon Lord was here, his decision would count. I would just say whichever one Dragon Lord wants. He's a stream boss, right? All right. So how do we get into modern? Look at this. I don't even know how to play modern. Wow. Look at this. All right. I know there's some modern players out there. Weatherlight. All right. So we're playing the Board the Weatherlight version. Unfortunately, there's no Weatherlight in the deck, but whatever. We won the dice roll, so we'll get to play first. Let's see what we've got. All right, here we go. What can we do with this? We can draw. I like it. All right, so we're gonna get started here. All right, so we need a walking ballista, or not a walking ballista, but we need a metallic mimic. We just need things, right? So just get in that deck and get there, right? So I want to draw as much as possible. I think the right route. We'll just do this and then crack the. Maybe I should have played the Terrarian because it comes in tapped. Maybe. I'm gonna go ahead and cast this. Yeah, I'm. Let's see what the top of this deck is. Can't do nothing to it, just knowing what it is. Ooh, Chalice of the Void. What? Alright, so what does he put that on? Modern? Didn't get notified. How far in are we? Just started, actually. Just started. There's a Darksteel Citadel. There's only like 18 lands in this deck. Yeah, I just wanna try to do some crazy stuff. Urza's Tower. We're playing against Tron, everyone, and he's probably gonna get Tron. So, uh-oh. What does that mean for us? Another Inventor's Fair? So do I Terrarian? Yeah, I guess I Terrarian crack Chromatic Star. Make green? Yeah, let's make some green and pull an Ancient Stirrings here, right? That's not Ancient Stirrings. We're flooding. We're flooding. Alright. Pass the turn. Oh, Tron gonna whoop up on me here. Maybe I should run Dampening Sphere, because as soon as the deck gets started, I can sack the Dampening Sphere and go from there. flooding hard. Yeah, yeah. We need some creatures. Mind Stone. Okay. That's a thing. That is the thing. I think I go this route. Yeah, I'll just pass the turn here. I mean, we play our Horizon Canopy, pass the turn. We could play Inventor's Fair next turn. I don't have the map to go get it, like a scrap trawler. I guess that would be what we would want to go get. What? Blast Zone. Alright. Dismember. Which member? Dismember. So we could go put 1+1/1 counter. Yeah, not worth it. Alright. Which, this is kind of what we want to happen. We want him to just use removal spells on our creatures and such. The other idea was actually like to animate Ink Moth Nexus there. Alright, so we'll go Inventor's Fair. And I'm gonna go green, white. We'll draw a card. Horizon Canopy. Alright. We'll draw a card. Come on. This is sad. Alright, well, we'll play Walking Ballista for 1. Pass the turn. I'm hanging on to the Mox Opal because I want a 0 cost card when I cast Teshar, if I pull the Teshar. This way we instantly get back a Arcbound Ravager. So, when it rains, it pours, right? The flood has come. Oh, there's the power plant. Alright. He's got the tower. It'll produce 3. He's got the mine, which will produce 2. And then the power plant will produce 2 more. 7 mana plus Blast Zone. He's rocking. He's rocking. We're not dead, though. I mean, because when we go off, we just kind of, do everything at once. You guys know me. I don't like to pass the turn. I like combos that kill instantly. So, it can happen. It's not over. That doesn't help, but it's not over. Activated abilities of artifacts cannot be activated. No. So that means we can't add mana with our Darksteel Citadel. And he went and got a... Ooh, all permanents are artifacts in addition to their other types. Whew. That's a big one. So he shut off Mox Opal. I guess I just play Horizon Canopy. Maybe crack the Horizon Canopy. I mean, I guess I can't crack it yet. Chalice on 1. Chalice on Uno. Spire says make any color mana you would like. I like Spire. Let's draw a card. Scrapatralla. That's fun. Let's get in at Karn, so if he down ticks Karn again, at least Karn will be dead. I mean, making everything an artifact doesn't really break my heart. All cards that aren't on the battlefield, spells and permanents are colorless. Players may spend mana as though it were mana of any color. I mean, he might have some way to just start blowing up all of my stuff. I don't know what the combo is here, so he grabbed the lock. It's over. Deb's Kansas City top 8 video. Ooh. How do you do that? How do you destroy my land? Oh. You may choose an artifact card. Oh, okay, so he's plussing Karn. Plussing Karn makes... I gotcha. I gotcha. Now we don't have mana. Alright. Okay. I see where you're working with. I see what you're doing. Alright. Can we see Isolate again tonight? We might. It's modern. It could happen. It's not going to be my deck, but, you know. It could happen. So I guess I bring in Nature's Claims. We'll take out the Bauble. Gleaming Barrier's weak. Although Gleaming Barrier's like infinite mana. I guess Terrarian. What else? Defense Grid's pretty good. But I doubt he's doing much on my turn, so maybe side. Do we want to go wide? Probably not. Tormod's Crypt. Any point in... No. Probably not. No. Dispatch? Nah. Yeah, I'll just run it like this. Just bring in my Nature's Claims and go from there. Good luck today. Can't stay long. Well, thanks for stopping in, Jack. I just got this wild hair. I was like, you know what? There's some new cards coming with Modern Horizons that look like they're going to be absolutely great for this deck. I've got to try them. Can't keep this in. And I just thought I would try it. Thought I would give it a shot. So, Scrap Trawler on top. I think I can keep that. Right? Like, we can get there. It could happen. It could happen. Scrap Trawler is my best card against New Karn. Probably. He's pretty good. Now this gives us artifact or enchantment hate this turn. I mean, there's an argument to saving it till after Sidemaster Thopterus is down. But if he plays an Expedition map or even this, I don't think that's what I should really go after, but maybe. Do I take out Mind Stone? I don't think so. Okay, well, that's not bad. So we'll just play Sidemaster Thopterus, get in for one, and pass the turn. So Psy will be pretty good. We don't have much in the way of mana here. So if he does... I mean, there it is. There's Tron. Turn 3 Tron. Let's see what happens. Here we go. I mean, we didn't do horrible here, but turn 3 Trons Pretty good. Reality Smasher. Okay. That's pretty good. Reality Smasher, Eldrazi-tron. So let's see what happens here. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So I think I call Thopter, right? So yeah, we'll call Thopter this one. This way we can make a couple more dudes, you know. That'll at least help some. Alright, I mean, technically I could put 5 power in front of Reality Smasher? I don't know. Deck list. There is no deck list. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm playing. It may change. I've got multiple decks. Oh my goodness. Gracious great balls of wow. Just wow. I go to 5, right? Is that how this works? I go to 5. There's a Mind Stone. Alright, well, I need, like, everything good in life to happen. Ooh, for 2? For 2? Alright, well, that stops Board the Weatherlight, but what we can do is we can go... Let's do it this way, and we'll produce green. Alright, so we draw a card. Land? Alright, it is a land. Sweet. So Scrap Trawler. Make another dude, so this is another 2/2. No. I think I am going to Nature's Claim Chalice. Maybe I should have Nature's Claim my own creature to gain 4 life. Like maybe that would have been the better play. All right, so he's just gonna take all Nature's Claims now. He's gonna surgically extract my Nature's Claims. What can we do right here? Like, how crazy can we get? No, because we don't have Teshar. Alright. Alright, we don't have Teshar. I was thinking I could attack him. So I guess we just need to draw Teshar. Alright, well, we'll see what happens. It's probably like something huge. Trying out my old Teshar deck. That is correct, Madness. For those of you just joining us, we are playing Modern tonight. This is an old combo deck that I played way back when. Oh my goodness. Goodness, oh my. What else does he have? Really? You moving it? Are you moving it? Are you really moving it? So we could put, if he makes it 9, we put all of this in front, and then we just put 1 in front of the other one. That's horrible. That's horrible. Let's see what he does. I assume he's just going to turn sideways, right? He's not. He is not. Oh. Oh, really? Let's ancient stirrings first, because we might just be able to do something. Maybe I shouldn't do it like that. Yeah, let's do it like this. Ancient stirrings. Walking Ballista is pretty sweet. Mox Opal's okay because Mox Opal's mana. Darksteel Citadel is mana. I need to be casting an artifact though. So if we go Walking Ballista, we go any order here. Board the Weatherlight. What does that do? Alright, so if I sacrifice Walking Ballista, shoot Metallic Mimic. Metallic Mimic dies. I get Walking Ballista back. I don't get Metallic Mimic back. Alright, so that doesn't work. We go for Board the Weatherlight. So that's going to cost us a life. We really need Teshar and then just to survive a turn here. So yeah, we'll go for Teshar, and then make a 2/2. Yeah, we can make a 2/2 here. Because worst case scenario, we can shoot the Metallic Mimic when we play the Teshar. Right, so we can guarantee that we're going to have a 0 converted mana cost card in our hand next turn. So if we untap next turn, we probably win the game. Yeah, I think so. Am I picking any removal in the side? Seems like the deck could use Path to Exile. We've actually got Dispatch, which is like Path to Exile. We've also got, other than Dispatch, we've got a card called Galvanic Blast. Ooh, wow. Alright. He's doing it. Alright, so we go blocking here. We're going to go 1. I want to block as much as possible. We're definitely going with the Thopters. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I can leave something back. Yeah, I think this is fine. I mean, he'll hit us for 1 here, I think. We'll go to 3. We'll get some Scrap Trawler combo, our triggers. I'm going to pick Walking Ballista because I need it for 0 converted mana cost. So we're going to go with Walking Ballista here. Oh, let's see if I can make this work. Let's see if I can make this work. Good old combo decks, right? Modern. Oh, what do you got for all of this mana? He's just gonna equip Batter Skull to the other one. Okay. Alright, here we go. Horizon Canopy, not bad, not bad. Here we go. We go one white, colorless, colorless, Teshar. I don't know how we keep going though, right? How do we keep going? So we go Walking Ballista for 0. We get a Psy Master Thopterus token, and then we get a Metallic Mimic. Metallic Mimic we're going to call Constructs. Alright, he'll get it in a minute. We're infinite though. We're infinite. Alright, so we're going to call Construct. Alright. So we get the Psy Master Thopterus. We get our Walking Ballista. With our Walking Ballista, we are going to remove a counter and we're going to shoot Metallic Mimic for 1. Right? Metallic Mimic's going to die. We're going to get back a Walking Ballista. Alright? With the Walking Ballista that we get back, we're going to cast it for 0. And we're going to call... we're going to call Construct again. And I'm going to have to like do this really quick, chat. So like we've got to make enough so that Eldrazi doesn't feel like he's got us. So I've got to do this a few times. So bear with me. Oh no! Oops. I entered combat. Oops. So I should be a little... Oh my goodness, I've killed myself. I've killed myself now. Alright, are we dead? Are we just dead now? Maybe not. Maybe I'm not. Opponent's gonna make me do it. He might. He might. Really? He's just going to pass. Okay. Well, if he's just going to pass, then what do we do here? Construct, Walking Ballista. Get back to Chromatic Star. Play Chromatic Star. Get back Metallic Mimic. Call Construct. Chromatic Star. Sacrifice it for green. Get back Walking Ballista. Draw a card. Oh look, another Chromatic Star. Oh, I kind of messed up there, didn't I? Yeah, at this point, it's going to be hard. So we'll get back Chromatic Star again. Just use all of our mana on Chromatic Stars. Make green. Ancient Stirrings. Sure. Ancient Stirrings for Arcbound Ravager. Arcbound Ravager. Call Constructs. Now with Arcbound Ravager, we can just do like whatever we want. So I can just keep doing this. I'm just going to start sacrificing these. Just casting them for 0. Because now with Arcbound Ravager, I can just start eating the metallic mimics and getting back the walking ballistas. And now when I cast a walking ballista, right? Like I just automatically get back the metallic mimic. It's the opponent should scoop. Like we're infinite in so many ways right here. Like because I can even put the I'm just gonna keep going, right? Just keep going. Sacrifice an artifact. Here, let's sacrifice this. Let's sacrifice this. And I'm going to get back Chromatic Star. So now, just cast this for 0 again. Get back Scrap Trawler. Ooh, I might have messed up here. I still don't think he can attack, but I still might have messed up. I am trying to do this a little bit faster, though. Can we get some salt for all of that ham, right? Going ham. All is dust. All colored permanents. Sacrifice all colored permanents. That didn't exactly hurt us too bad. I mean, we were infinite. The opponent should understand that, hey, look, we can go infinite this way, we can go infinite this way. But no. We can't use the horizon canopies, right? So we'll make green. Sack it. Get back a walking ballista, draw a card, cast Ancient Stirrings. With Ancient Stirrings, what do we get? Gleaming Barrier. Another Arcbound Ravager as well. We'll go any order. So I can go Gleaming Barrier here. What's up? Thank you, Justin Milks. Thank you for joining us on Patreon. Um, oh, more pledges. Carl Olson, thank you so much. Thank you. Uh, all right. Come on, like our opponent can't do a lot. Maybe I should just be swinging in the air here. William Weeglin just pledged $5 on Patreon. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are great. Silly little modern deck fighting against Tron, doing our best. Dust Till Dawn Gaming. Thank you. MTG Nexus, is that it? What are all my patrons coming through? What's going on? We can Walking Ballista. I kind of want to just draw more cards. Let's do this, right? Let's eat a Walking Ballista. Let's eat a Gleaming Barrier, which will make another thing. We'll get back a Chromatic Star for that, and then like I'm trying to do this a little bit faster, but our opponent is just being mean. Maybe I shouldn't swing with Arcbound. We'll swing like this. I think all my Patreon pledges are coming through. I think that's what's going on. Alright, so we got him at 13, right? So now we just kill him. Sacrifice. Oh, no, that ain't what I meant to do. Let's play another one. Oops. We're going to sacrifice Arcbound Ravager to its own ability. Yes. Arcbound Ravager's ability goes on Walking Ballista. Scrap Trawler gets back another Walking Ballista. What do you say, right? Just another Walking Ballista. Use the ability? Absolutely. And I'm just holding control so our opponent can't, like, stop us. We got to have some shenanigans. Good old shenanigans. You think our opponent's got a way to gain some life? Alright. Yay! We beat our opponent. Good old punched him down. Well, we just went through, or we're still going through all the Patreon notifications. Thank you. I guess it's a good time to thank my patrons. You guys are great. Thank you all so much. Alright. I guess we just run it back. Maybe more Psy? Now that I know what he is. Man, this deck is gonna be hard not to time out with, though. Yeah, more practice and it wouldn't be. I'll keep. More practice and I think it'll be fine. Like, you just have to be, you know, on the fact that you know that this is the type of deck you're playing, and you would have to just play it quick. Like when I played KCI, it was a lot like that, and you had to make your decisions quick. Now I know I'm not the greatest at that, but you know, we'll see what we can do, right? go white and green. Draw a card. And we'll just pass. I could have mocked Opal to actually play another card here, but I'm trying to play quick and didn't actually see it until I'd already clicked the button. Alright, so there he goes. He's got his turn 3 Tron. Like, this is going to be every game. Turn 3 Tron all the time, every time. Endbringer. Alright, so if we go Opal, what can Endbringer do? I don't want to play Teshar yet. Like, Teshar is the thing that happens later. Alright, draw a card. Buried Ruin. Arg. Okay, well, there's that. Yeah, of course he was trying to clock me last game. That's what you do to people who play combo decks like this online. It's one of the ways you can be like, okay, well, you're not killing me, but even though I've already presented, hey, look, I can make infinite Thopters and I can make infinite counters on this walking ballista. Like, it's whatever. Whatever. I don't think he's going to need that much time to kill me here anyway. If he starts turning this sideways, things are going to go bad. I should have shot him for one. Might have saved me 20 seconds later. Mind Stone. Yep. Yep. Sack the Mind Stone. Draw a card. Like, maybe I should run Mind Stone. Mind Stone sounds pretty sweet. I did have a version of this deck that had some Mind Stone-esque. Let's draw a card. Gleaming Barrier. Alright, well, I mean, I guess next turn I can play a Buried Ruin and get back a Chromatic Star, right? We got to have some fun with the deck, but yeah. I like this Darkwing Duck song. I think this is Darkwing. Yeah, it's Darkwing, right? Getting clocked. Getting clocked. Oh, another Endbringer. I don't think I can beat that. Can we beat that? Is that even beatable? We need, like, Psy for that, maybe? Alright, I'm scooping. No point wasting my time, your time, everybody's time. Let's get into another game. Tron got me. So maybe I should pack some Tron hate, right? Like dampening spheres or something like that. Blueberry Cheerios. Can't say I've had those. Neither have I. That's why I've got them. Man. This is so close to just being like everything we could ever want it to be, but without having another artifact. Oh, man. I'm going to mulligan just because I can't keep the hand. Put that in the graveyard, or in the bottom. We'll come out with the Spire of Industry and play the Terrarian. Utopia Sprawl. Alright, so we're playing against like Titan, Amulet Titan, or something like that. Alright. Alright, so again, we're just going to Terrarian on one and then just pass the turn. If this would have been a Darksteel Citadel, we could have Terrarian on one and cast Ancient Stirrings. which would have been pretty cool. There's a Darksteel Citadel right there, right? So maybe I should hang on to this and go for... Let's just go for green here. We don't necessarily have to sack this yet. Let's see what we can find that's worth getting. Another Darksteel Citadel, a Gleaming Barrier? I don't think Gleaming Barrier is exactly what I'm wanting. Citadel might be? It's probably not Citadel. I'll take the Barrier. At least it's an artifact. We did put some boarded weather lights on the bottom, which is a little bit kind of eh. So next turn we get to go... This will be turn 3. Molten Rain. Owl. Opponent. It's not nice. You shouldn't do things like that. Alright, so we can just... Horizon Canopy. Like, which is better? To just sack the Horizon Canopy or just, like, leave it? I mean, I can Mishra's Bauble too. Let's just sack the Mishra's Bauble. Bloodbraid Elf on top. White, green. Alright, Walking Ballista is not horrible. It's not the best thing in the world. It's not horrible, though. I'll play a Walking Ballista for 1, and then we can pass the turn. Still going to be a little bit slow, but we did get an actual land here. That's cool. Stone Rain. Opponent. Look, man. You're going to have to quit this Ponds of crap. So how do we do it? Land. Terrarian. Mox Opal Gleaming Barrier. Land. Terrarian. Swing one. I don't want to play the Mox Opal yet. I mean, they're stuck on mana, but they keep keeping me off of 4 mana, so... Three taps. Right? Don't forget to smash that like button. Gleaming Barrier in Modern. What is this? Molten Rain. Oh my god! I'm going to beat you to death with a 1-1 opponent. A 1-1. I mean, I guess he's just got all... Alright, cancel. Hold on a minute. So we're going to use that. That's a mana ability, right? So no. So we don't. We do that next turn if our Scrap Trawler lives, right? And then attack. So now we're actually putting threats on the battlefield. If he kills the Scrap Trawler, okay. All right, we're better off now. Yeah, I think that's what this is. Some kind of land destruction. Like what is Ponza? Isn't that land destruction, Bloodbraid Elves, things like that? I'm not huge into Modern, guys. You guys know I'm not a Modern dude. I'm just not a Modern man. Oh, Lightning Bolt. Yes, baby. Alright, let me get back a Bobble. Bobble 0 converted mana cost. That is pretty sweet. Another lightning bolt. Oh, I should have shot him. Land off the top. Land off the top. Alright guys, you want to see the power of my deck? Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. Here we go. Teshar, we get one shot at this. We will cast a Mishra's Bobble. Get back Scrap Trawler. Yay, the power! It is amazing. He gets a Birds of Paradise on top. I mean, he still doesn't have land, so, I mean, I guess that's okay. I hope he doesn't have another Lightning Bolt, right? I mean, if he's got more Lightning Bolts, I'm just screwed. Anger the Gods, and that would be destroyed. What is this, Gruul Spellbreaker? Alright, so I'm not the only one playing some jank and modern. We just got some pretty sweet hotness right here. Alright, so I've got 4 mana to play with. I need to get this Metallic Mimic down ASAP, so I'm just going to use the Inventor's Fair, and we're gonna bring back this Walking Ballista, but it's instantly gonna die. And now we get to do you know, like fun things, right? Just some fun things. We're gonna use white and green to sacrifice this for white and green, and this is gonna get us back. Mishra's Bobble, right? Because I don't want to get back a creature, because like the combo brings back creatures. I want to get back non-creature spells. We could play the Inventor's Fair to have one more untapped mana if we wanted that. What we can also do here is we can just cast a Walking Ballista for free. Now the only thing we're going to get back for that is a Walking Ballista. We can use that to just shoot our opponent, right? And then when we get the second Walking Ballista, like the one we cast, we'll use it to shoot our Metallic Mimic, right? So then Metallic Mimic dies, and we'll grab a Walking Ballista. With the Walking Ballista, we will cast Mishra's Bobble, right? Cast Mishra's Bobble, get back Metallic Mimic. Calling Construct. Alright, so we get the Mishra's Bobble back. We can sack that. That's fine. It just equals another draw. Now we'll just cast our Walking Ballista again. This will target the other Walking Ballista in the graveyard. We'll get it. We'll get the new one. We'll shoot him for one of these. The other one will shoot our Metallic Mimic. We're not infinite here, by no means, but we're doing okay. Just gonna get back Walking Ballista, because I think we're towards the end of the combo here. With Walking Ballista, we'll cast Walking Ballista. We'll get back Metallic Mimic. Let's yield to that. Construct. Make this. Shoot this. We're not getting anywhere though. Alright, so I'm not getting anywhere right now. I'm gonna get back Mishra's Bobble. Right? I'm gonna cast Mishra's Bobble. Get back Metallic Mimic. We'll call Construct. Gleaming Barrier. Now we'll get Walking Ballista. We'll go to Combat. Attack with everything. There's no way that he blocks a Scrap Trawler here. There's just no way. He blocked a Scrap Trawler. Alright, so I'm gonna shoot the girl's Spellbreaker. We'll get back Walking Ballista. So we get back Walking Ballista, and then second main phase we just cast the Walking Ballista for free. And we'll get back Scrap Trawler for free. And the Scrap Trawler goes straight to the battlefield and get a +1/+1 counter. And we can kind of finagle from there. So let's look at his top card again. Stormbreath Dragon. Alright. Alright, so we draw a couple cards. And these Inventor's Fairs. Oh! I mean, he hasn't gotten any lands. This is modern though. You run like no lands and yeah. He's not going to attack. I'm gonna keep turning things sideways. Oh look, another Scrap Trawler. Yeah, that ends things right there. So now there's not like a lot he can do, right? So if he can't stop the Teshar, I mean, he's dead. He's had no land. Of course, we're on turn 8, and he's been destroying my lands. I'll take Terrarion and Mishra's Bauble. We'll go to second. We'll go ahead and shoot him for 1. Cast. I'm gonna keep going. Cast Terrarion. Get back Metallic Mimic. Call Construct. Shoot Metallic Mimic. Get back Walking Ballista. Get back Walking Ballista. Cast Walking Ballista free. Get back Metallic Mimic. Oh, nope. Construct. Get back a Construct. Shoot him. The second Scrap Trawler made this purely infinite. Like, we're actually gaining something now because every time we shoot, we go from there. So, MTG Barbecue just wanted to support good content. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. You are awesome. The sound in my head, I can't. Alright, so he gets where we're going with this. Enter the sideboard. What do we want against Panza? I mean, what's he gonna have? He's gonna have some dudes. This will kill his dudes. Defense grid, dispatch. We need some cheap stuff, right? We need some cheap stuff. I thought about trying the new Karn and things like that in the deck. I guess I want a little bit of removal. So maybe we'll take out the Bauble and take out a couple Terrarion. Go with some Galvanic Blast. I think that's the way to go, right? Are they secretly the same people or person? Alright, I'll keep this hand. We've got stuff. We've got stuff. I like stuff. Tormod's Crypt. He's going to exile my graveyard. I don't like that. I don't like that he's going to exile my graveyard. Let's go Darksteel Citadel. Terrarian. Pass the turn. Birds of Paradise. Board the Weatherlight. Kind of like Board the Weatherlight here. We're going to cast a Mox Opal first. Make white. Make green, make white. Sack the Terrarian. Cast Scrap Trawler. It's not the worst turn 2, and the reason I did it that way is because if he kills the Scrap Trawler now, I at least get back a Terrarian unless he sacrifices a Tormod's Crypt. So, you know. And we get to start turning, you know, sideways on him, which is always great. Oh man, he is stuck on land again. What is this? Like, what do people do in Modern? What are you doing, people? What is going on? Let's make some white. Let's board the Weatherlight. Let's get aboard this Weatherlight and see what we can find. Arcbound Ravager looks fun. So does Psy Master Thopterist. Let's go with the Psy Master Thopterist. If we can get there, that would be just tons of fun. We'll go ahead and play. We'll go white, colorless. We'll play another Board the Weatherlight and just set up for like the best Psy Master Thopterist, you know, that we could possibly have next turn. Yeah, we'll go with that. Might as well swing. Lightning Bolt on that guy, which means again I get back my Terrarian. Lightning Bolt's okay. He's just going to go ahead and sack it to keep me from getting back my Terrarian. Also getting rid of the Scrap Trawler out of the graveyard now, which is not bad. I mean, doing it early seems okay. That may make me want to... I don't know, he's got a Utopia Sprawl. If I can get down my Psy next turn, I probably will. Yeah, I think getting Psy down will be important. So, we'll see what we can do. Gruul Spellbreaker. It does have Trample. That is a bit of an issue. A little bit of an issue. We'll play the other version of this deck after this game. Wow, getting in for 3. Alright. There's a Teshar. Alright, so we can play our land for the turn. Let's make him deal with Psy first, right? Because we can play Psy Master Thopterist. We don't have the artifacts yet to activate this, so we need to play Walking Ballista. For 0 to make a Thopter, right? And then we can play 1 for a Walking Ballista. Oh, I didn't pump the mana into it. Oh, I'm a fool. I did it. I did it. I butchered it. That was supposed to shoot that birds. That was supposed to shoot down the birds. I could have blocked here with Psy, I guess. Yeah. I guess it was the point, was to block with Psy. So now he's got to try to find a way to deal 4 damage with Psy. Alright, Inventor's Fair is going to give me a little bit of life. Chromatic Star, that's not bad. Let's play... Let's wait on the Teshar. Darksteel Citadel. Psy makes a dude. We're going to go blue. Crack Inventor's Fair. Gleaming Barrier. What does that do? Blocks, right? Yeah, Gleaming Barrier blocks, so... And then we're still live for a lot of draws right now. Like we're doing okay right now. Do I see Urza fitting into this deck? So there's actually the new Goblin. I actually see it. Okay. I actually see it fitting into the deck quite well. The new Goblin, where when it enters the battlefield, you go get an artifact card from your hand or from your library and put it into your graveyard. Then it's got you can pay 1 red to sacrifice an artifact. So it's got some merit. I just take this 3. I mean, we're gonna kind of like go for the gusto here, but I do need my mana or my life for producing proper colored mana. Not necessarily anymore, because we've got the combo in hand that as long as we have 4 mana next turn, we can do some stuff. So it just depends on what he's doing for 4 mana here. I hope he's going through great efforts to kill Psy. I am going to be sacrificing 2 of these Thopters this turn. Possibly even sacrificing the Mox Opal. Yeah, maybe I'll sacrifice the Mox Opal because I know that I'm casting another Mox Opal next turn. So we'll go, alright, Slag Storm deals 3 damage to each creature. Alright, so well, in that case we're not sacking Mox Opal. So we'll go blue. So I mean, that hurts, right? That hurts. And just sack a couple dudes. He's got a lightning strike to put on top of it, right? So like this is that oh my goodness, you know, this could happen kind of scenario, but this is why I built this deck, right? Like again, we're gonna try to showcase the power of Teshar. All right, so we'll go with a white Teshar. All right, we'll go with green. I'll go ahead and cast the Ancient Stirrings here. What do we want? Arcbound Ravenger's pretty sweet, but I need Scrap Trawler to really get this bad boy going. But I actually have the mana to cast Arcbound Ravenger. Yeah, I think I got to take the Scrap Trawler though, guys. Alright, so we'll go Scrap Trawler. Then we can Mox Opal again. Mox Opal getting back Psy Master Thopterus, and what would you know? There he is. We'll keep the new one. And then if we have to, we Galvanic Blast, right? For 4. Would you got some? I see it's got some Merit Lodge, a little bit. Ooh, Utopia Sprawl. That's okay. That is okay. Metallic Mimic would be so sweet. That land ain't horrible. The land isn't horrible. We'll sacrifice a Horizon Canopy. I guess I could use an Inner Spare. I'm not going to be cracking it this turn. Walking Ballista. Okay. So we'll Scrap Trawler, get back Gleaming Barrier. And then blue. Sacrifice Gleaming Barrier and a Thopter. Alright, so we get back one. Chromatic Star. Right? So now I think we're going down the infinite mana combo. So this one will be a little bit fun, right? All right. We're gonna draw a card. So let's draw the card. This may not work, right? This may not work. No, this doesn't work because we've got to cast something here. So we make blue, and we get back Gleaming Barrier. That's gonna just about do it. That's all we got here. All right. So now we can swing. What do we do? Like hope that he kills Scrap Trawler? Like he can't kill anything, can he? I don't know. I don't know what he can do. You can kill Teshar, right? Like if you kill Teshar, he's so dead. We can just do whatever we want to him at this point. We don't need the mana. We've got all the things in the world. Ancient Stirrings. Yeah, we'll do that right off the bat. Bam. Just what do we? A Terrarion. Yeah, we'll take a Terrarion. Sure. We'll go any order. Let's go. We'll make blue. And I'll take Darksteel Citadel, Scrap Trawler. Alright, so Scrap Trawler is going to get back Mox Opal. We will play Mox Opal for blue. We'll sack Gleaming Barrier and Mox Opal. Gleaming Barrier makes a thing. Scrap Trawler gets back Chromatic Star. Oh my goodness. Right? Like, just all the things. Make a mana. We've got... Alright, so we can get back a Gleaming Barrier, no problem. Alright, we got a land. I'll play that land. That land's fine. I can play the Mox Opal. I know I want to cast a Mox Opal, right? So cast a Mox Opal, get a Gleaming Barrier. We cast a Mox Opal, we produce one. We can go here. And then we'll sack Gleaming Barrier and Mox Opal. Gleaming Barrier gets back Mox Opal. Board the Weatherlight. Alright, what does Board the Weatherlight get us? I mean, it digs. It digs, right? Alright, so I did need to just keep digging, right? Just keep digging. Just keep digging. So we'll just keep getting back Gleaming Barrier. And we'll sack... we'll go blue. Sack. I'll sack a Thopter. Get back Mox Opal. We just need to find Metallic Mimic, right? So we'll go white, colorless, board the Weatherlight. Looking for Metallic Mimic here. Arcbound Ravager helps. Arcbound helps a ton. Okay. Alright, so we're going to go blue, blue, Arcbound Ravager, get back, Gleaming Barrier. Right, so now we've got, like, we've stitched something together. So now with the Arcbound Ravager, we can be like, sacrifice Gleaming Barrier. Gleaming Barrier will get back Walking Ballista, right? So, because we're going to have to do that at least once. And then we're going to sacrifice the Mox Opal. And then we're going to... Where's our other Mox Opal? We'll cast a Mox Opal. This is so stressful. Cast a Mox Opal, getting back a Gleaming Barrier. And this is going to start producing mana for us again. So we just keep sacrificing Gleaming Barrier. And getting back Mox Opal. Always yield, always yield. We will produce blue. Sacrifice Mox Opal. Sacrifice... I haven't brought Gleaming Barrier back yet. Hold on a minute. Cast Mox Opal. Bring back Gleaming Barrier. Sigh. And then this. Getting back a Gleaming Barrier. And then we get a Mox Opal. We'll produce blue. We will sacrifice Mox Opal. Oh my goodness. Get rid of Gleaming Barrier. Scrap Trawler gets back Mox Opal. Alright, so see, now we're getting somewhere, right? Because we just keep getting back to Mox Opal. Our opponent hasn't like realized it yet, but we're 100% getting somewhere. Gleaming Barrier. He's at 15. I've got 2 minutes left, so I mean I get to play a little bit of fun here. So we'll produce another. You know what? I can cast this. Get back a Walking Ballista. Okay, that was probably wrong. That was wrong. Whatever. I've got backup though. It's not a problem. We've got plenty of mana. I need to just do this in time. Sacrifice Scrap Trawler. Get back a Walking Ballista. Walking Ballista for 1. Get back Scrap Trawler. Make a Thopter. Make a dude. Sacrifice another Thopter. Sacrifice another Thopter. Sacrifice a Arcbound Ravager. We've done it again. Scrap Trawler gets back Walking Ballista. And then Arcbound Ravager goes on Walking Ballista. We get another Walking Ballista back in our hand. We put the counters. And then No point in letting anything else resolve. We are done. Yay! Beat Panza. Sorry, Panza. You are no match for our... Oh, it is just too strong. Alright, that might have been a little too much, right? Love it when a plan comes together, though. Maybe. BA? What? Somebody got it. Somebody got it. I'm dating myself here. I'm mage. And let her rip. Boom! Shaka laka laka. I love it. I love it. I hope you guys are watching. I hope you guys love it. Good times. This is modern. Modern. All right. Let's try the other version of the deck, the non board the weatherlight version, I guess. This is the a little more graveyard heavy version of the deck. We've got red in here. Not as heavy on the Psymaster Thopters. Instead of crushing Horizon Canopies, we're actually on the red-green path with Groves with Burn Willows. So I mean, we've got some different paths that we're taking here, but all in all, let's see how well this one does against Ultron. What am I doing? I am passing the turn because I didn't play Grove with the Burn Willows, which I should have. Yep, that's what should have happened. Grove with the Burn Willows should have been on turn 1. Should have cast Ancient Stirrings and went and did something. Oh, you're not too lively tonight. I guess you guys just don't like Modern, maybe? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you guys just don't like Modern. Double Mine. Alright, so now we've got to Ancient Stirring. What did we find? Metallic Mimic seems so good. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Mimic. We'll go past the turn, right? So next turn we play Mimic Ancient Stirrings. Yeah, that sounds good. Mimic Ancient Stirrings, and then like hopefully off the Ancient Stirrings we'll find you know, like a Scrap Trawler or something like that, and we start playing that stuff down. All right, so there's an Expeditionary map. He is going to be able to Tron off next turn. We'll see what he's got. There's a Terrarian. That's not the worst thing in the world. All right, so let's undo this. Let's since I know I want Ancient Stirrings anyway, let's do this first. And what are we going to take? A Mox Opal. We've got a Mox Opal. Chromatic Star's not bad. I think I want the Walking because I can add like a little bit more power to the battlefield like this turn and at least threaten something maybe. Like I don't know exactly what we'll be threatening, but we'll threaten something because we can still just play our Walking Ballista for free here. And normally, like when people see this, they're like, all right, so there's the cute part, right? Okay, that's cute. You can Walking Ballista for free and get a free 1/1. It's only when we machine gun it is when it goes truly ham. Lost in your own thoughts. It may be the music. I do have the music a little bit louder tonight. Like we're just doing the thing. All right, well, he did go get the tower. There is the tower. There is Urzatron. There's an Expeditionary map. Like that's not what I expected to see him do, is to play and crack a map, right? Like that's just not what you're expecting, is it? Alright, so he's going to Surgical Extract Ancient Stirrings. Take a look at my deck, see what's going on. I mean, I've already cast 2 of them. I'm okay with that. Like, hey, big deal, this has happened. Still going to try to shoot you in the face. Alright, so if I play the Mox, right? And we just play out Teshar and see what he does. Let's not do that. Let's just... Arcbound Ravager, Terrarian, swing 3. Now, I may have to play for like max efficiency here, so I may have to really think this out versus Tron. So if he goes, we'll see what he does. We'll see what he does. The deck looks sweet. Well, thanks, Dragon Lord. I appreciate it, man. World Breaker. He's really. We're just gonna move it over to the Arcbound Ravager. Alright, Inventor's Fair is not bad. I can go ahead and play that. Alright, so what are we looking for here? I mean, I guess I can play... We'll go white, green. Probably not the green. Probably should have been white, red, maybe. Okay, so it's a chromatic star. That's okay, right? Because I mean, we can still play Teshar and then play the chromatic star, which is fine, right? Like we just play the chromatic star and automatically get back a walking ballista, and then we'll eat the chromatic star to see what we get. All right, we got another Teshar. Like, I mean, he's still got 4 cards in hand, though, right? So if we eat Mox Opal, he's at 4. We eat this, he's at 5. We eat this, he's at 6. He's a 6/6. It's not enough. All right, so we're just gonna pass. We're just gonna pass. We're gonna have to go for the combo. You ever think of doing some of the pauper stuff on Arena? I have thought about it. I have. Destroy each non-land permanent without a fake counter on it, then remove all fake counters. What? So this is gonna get everything, right? So we're gonna eat that, right? We're gonna eat that. Sacrifice itself. Use the ability. Shoot him. I mean, at least we're getting some value, right? Okay. Got us. Land? No? No land? Oh, that's not bad. Right? Because we go... No. Because we don't have artifact, we can't produce the white. Alright, so we got a new Arcbound Ravager. I think the special events are fun, but you got your 15 wins in about an hour on Pauper, and it was kind of like blah. I didn't even play it. I just didn't. Alright, so I assume he's going to pop a land or something here. Maybe he pops the Arcbound Ravager. Maybe he's like, I just don't want you to have that Arcbound Ravager. He does pop Arcbound Ravager. Thank you. Thank you so much, opponent. If he only knew that popping this would keep us off of white. If he only knew. He may still have a way to do it. Like, it may not be over. Relic? Aww. That's just pooey, opponent. Not cool. Not cool, opponent. Alright. We passed the turn. Got some live draws. You wanted the Vivian art? Fair enough. I should play it for the arts, but like I've always been big on not playing like freemium games, and I just feel it's a freemium game. Like I don't know. Me and Arena have had our tussles. Sylvan Scrying. Alright, well, he went and got a forest. He's like, you know, at this point, I just need a green. I would actually like Faithless Looting off the top, right? Because Faithless Looting says, just do it. Just put some stuff in the grave. Oh, crap. Here it is. Faithless Looting off the top for the engineered explosives. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that engineered explosives pretty? You guys see that? So what we can do is we can go green. You can't do none. They're not a none. This game's over, ain't it? Over. Alright. Putting it on the battlefield. I'm putting it on the battlefield for 0. What? I don't have another artifact? I'm just dead. Just so dead. We're just dead. Don't have reach, does it? Doesn't matter because he's going to pop that O stone. It does have reach. How about that? It does have reach. Yay. Ah, we did a thing. I think the other version of the deck's better, right? Alright, Tron. So definitely need to find an answer for Tron. I think because of the construction of our deck, I think that Dampening Sphere would be a good answer for Tron because we do have ways to get rid of it. Mind Stone looks interesting. Maybe I'll have to look around at some Mind Stone. Maybe I'll play the Ensnaring Bridge. We'll play Ensnaring Bridge. We'll play Nature's Claim. I mean, we'll take out a couple Terrarian. We didn't get to Pia's Revolution. Like, I think I didn't mean to bring in the Galvanic Blast. I think we take out the 3 Faithless Lootings. Maybe we don't. Maybe it's just all the Terrarians and 1 Pia's Revolution. Let's go for that. Like I want to get a Pia's Revolution win in, but honestly I should probably bring in Inside Master Thopterus because the card's just better. But especially when you start taking out like Terrarians and things like that that you can naturally sack. So I mean, we got a Mox Opal. We can get a turn 1 Chromatic Star down, or we can get a turn 1 Ancient Star. I'm gonna keep. So we'll Grove, Ancient Stirring, see what happens. We get another Mox Opal, we'll get another Grove. I'll take the other Grove, just because I want to make sure that I hit my land drops here. And then next turn we can Walking Ballista. Okay, so Grove, Star. I think I sack Star to draw another card. There's a Spire, that's good. Cast Stirrings. Stirrings gets me Metallic Mimic. We go any order. Alright. So I just want to be able to dump my hand here, and Spire is going to help with that a ton. Like, he's going to have ways to get around this, right? Maybe Ensnaring Bridge is not great against Greentron, but maybe it is. Alright, so we're going to Metallic Mimic. Call Construct. Now we can cast the Opal. Cast the Walking Ballista for 0. What's he got? Oh, he's sacking. Nature's Claim. Oh, he's gonna pop it. All right, whatever, opponent. Whatever. Yeah, he Nature's Claim my Mox Opal there. Darn you, opponent. Darn you. Darn you. All right, so he went and got Forest. Does that mean that he already has the tower in hand? Interesting. All right, so I'm just gonna like cast the Scrap Trawler. Sylvan Scrying. Okay, so he got the green so that he could go get the tower, so that he could cast the Sylvan Scrying. Fault Not Seer. I bet he takes Ensnaring Bridge. Seems like that's what I would take. Yeah, he takes Ensnaring Bridge. Expedition Map. All right. A second Scrap Trawler. What does that mean? Alright, so if I attack here, attack here, I think either of these work. Yeah, this works. I'm actually happier with the Metallic Mimic dying than any of the others. I get to get back to Chromatic Star. And then I'm going to sacrifice Arcbound Ravager. This may be a lot. Like, I may be doing a little too much. Yeah, I may be going a little too deep into this. Alright, so we've got the Mox Opal. I guess we produce red. And then we get back Walking Ballista, of course. Nature's Claim. Okay, that's not what we were looking for. Can't do anything with the 1 mana. We will pass. We do need another land, right? We do need another land. So maybe it wasn't worth it to sack. Alright, so there goes Scrap Trawler. Scrap Trawler down. Chromatic Sphere of his own. Alright, I think Star's better than Sphere, but, you know, it's okay. Alright, so we did get a land. Okay. Alright, well, I mean, land is serious here, right? Because we've got some stuff in our graveyard, and we're going to go for some of it anyway. Alright, so Teshar gets back Metallic Mimic. Calling Construct. Now we can produce mana with this. It's not enough. I think I have to pass. Yeah, I think we just pass, and then we'll see where he goes from here. We've got Teshar, but we don't have the Scrap Trawler on the battlefield to start rotating through things. We are really, really close, guys. Really close. There's a Chromatic Star. He's sacking Chromatic Star. He's digging for something else. He's got 1 black floating, and he can produce 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 more Ancient Stirrings digging. So he's got 8 mana available to him, 7 mana available to him. We'll see. We'll see what happens. This is going to be the last game, though, guys. I think I'm about done with Modern here. Oh no! He can just do this all right now. Can he do it all right now? He can do it all right now. What a pooey. Yeah, that's just horrible. Okay, opponent. I think there was a window there that I might have been able to destroy. Probably should have saved that, right? That I might have been able to destroy the Oblivion Ring because he sacked the but he still would have done it in response, right? He would have sacked the Expeditionary map. Yeah, he could have just done it in response. So, and then now he's bringing back the monster, and he's just going to exile Scrap Trawler, and then there's nothing I can do about that. Darn. I've got to have an answer for Tron. Tron ruining all the fun in Modern. All the fun. Alright. Not going through this again. Either way, that is. Oh, we would have drawn another scrap trawler. Those are my decks. I actually think that there's a little bit of merit to them. I want to play around with the idea of the decks, and as some of these new cards that come out, I want I want to see if we can put it together, because I actually believe that in paper the deck will be quite fun to play and fairly competitive. I actually think that there might be a competitive way to do it. I want the deck to be one of the decks where as soon as Teshar hits the battlefield, the game is over. And in order to do that, it requires a little bit of setup. You kind of got to go into that long game, and it reminds me a lot of KCI without all the KCI mechanics. And because you're not actually activating the abilities of artifacts in all occasions, you can even get around like Stony Silence and things like that. So not Rest in Peace, not really getting around Rest in Peace very much. So you do have to have an answer for Rest in Peace. That's definitely one of the reasons for like the Nature's Claims and things in the sideboard. I think they're very important, just like they were in the KCI decks. But if you guys want to try the deck out, don't forget to check out manatraders. And then other than that, Dampening Sphere. Yeah, so Dampening Sphere is the big card that I'm actually been talking about, Skylar, is because Dampening Sphere, like if we do get started, with the Arcbound Ravager, we can just sack the Dampening Sphere before we like go for our combo. And I think that would be kind of like a decent card to have against Tron. Another option would possibly be just run some Blood Moons, because we could actually survive off a Blood Moon. We can make mana with our different colored mana with our various artifacts and things of that nature. So we could survive with some Blood Moons. So that would also be a thought. But other than that, I hope you guys like the deck. We did get to go off a couple times there tonight in a bunch of different ways, so you guys got to see kind of how the deck works. It's just got so many lines, so the complication is the complicatedness of this deck is intense. So anyway, yeah, my brain's fried after playing this. Can you imagine playing this deck all day for a tournament, right? Yeah. Anyway, that's going to be all I've got for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, notification bell, all the YouTube stuff. If you want to join here on YouTube, you can do that. You'll get the emojis, and you'll get all the flashies in chat. Also, if you want to support the channel over on Patreon, you can do that as well. So thank all of my patrons. It is the beginning of the month, so I assume that Patreon was charging for the month, so I guess that's what was going on earlier. So thank you so much, patrons, all of you that have supported the channel for so very long. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's about all I've got. Stay awesome, and we'll see you next time here on Sideboard MTG.